let's play this game. So, can I something the something? Can I turn this on with some coal? Do I have any coal? Hello, Joey. That's right, I can move coal around. And he said something about, like, getting coal into a machine, right? You see a gold metallic mechanical man. I think the last time you always managed to turn the power on, but you didn't, says Becklad. Yeah, and I think it needs to get, like, started. I need to get something into the Fernac. Only need my oxygen boilers. A small pile of coal will start the furnace, but I must keep it running with coal from the belt. Yeah, so I need a small pile of coal to start the furnace because it's not started yet. Luckily, there are small piles of coal all over the damned place. That's the gong hammer. Why do I have the gong hammer out? None of those are a shovel. Do I not have a shovel? I must have a shovel. Somebody else have a shovel? Do I have every utility utensil known to man except for a shovel? Can I move coal with a pick? Is it genuinely possible that I don't have a shovel? I don't see a shovel. I might be a moron. There's a shovel! Found it! Everything's fine. I have a shovel. Oop. Sherman has the shovel. It's mnemonic, says Becklad in chat. Oh. Is this not the... What? Apparently this is a pile of coal. It doesn't look like it, but it is. So which object is the furnace? Is this the furnace? A vertical boiler. Huh. Suddenly occurs to me that I don't actually know where to put anything. That's a flywheel. Good. That's a boiler. So do I need to put it there? I put it on the boiler. Is that good? Did I do it? What did I do? Wait, where do I put it? I'm using the coal instead of the boiler. Well, that can't be used. Maybe you need to light it up, suggests Becklad. Maybe I need to add oxium. They did say oxium, too. I'm just slightly confused by the lack of any sort of useful message. You will chew it instinctively. No, I wanted to drop this there. Sherman can't talk to people. Boilers turn the power generators. Great. How do I do them? Coal. Yeah, put it in the furnace. Okay, so where the hell is the furnace? Not the boiler, but the furnace. Is something over here labeled furnace? Let me just talk to that. Is something over here labeled furnace? I mean, I feel like the furnace is the entire room. Like, I'm in the furnace. Hello, TC Kitty. Those are the furnaces. Found the furnaces. I got it. I figured it out. Huh. So that did indeed power it for a very short period of time. The hell? Why can't I do that? And Sherman has lost the ability to move coal anymore. So that's pretty cool. In a way, this is great progress. In another way, this is not great progress. As long as I don't do anything, it'll keep running. Runs for about 6 steps. Oh, he's doing something. Look at him. Look at him go. The whole complex begins to move. Puffs of steam emerge from relief valves and cylinders. Look at us with our lantern that I didn't bother to take out. And that's Boidipus right there.
Take berries to talk to this guy for once?
Nope. Berries are never... The berries are a lie.
I see. Berries are a lie. Okay,
the berries are just a straight-up fabrication. The Martian's lighting system begins to function. The underground complex returns to life. I did it. I did the thing. I don't know why the first time I tried that it wasn't adequate, but this time it was. So with this working, I should be able to, like, open the doors, for example. I think it opened automatically, yeah. Woo! Cable spool. A hammer and oil. Have both of those. Oxium. Oh, okay. This is the room he was talking about where all the spare oxium was. Fine. A broken robot. No. So he needs to keep the oxium flowing, which is going to be difficult because he's currently busy being broken.
Maybe try the berries on the broken robot. It's definitely not going to work.
It's definitely not going to work. These are the purple berries? No, it's not purple berries. Are the green berries? Yeah, there we go. You receive no psychic impressions. Sorry,
Never.
but
Literally
it doesn't work. It's just a lie. Gears. What if I had gears? Can't be used.
Speclad suggests maybe the first berry you ate was enough for the rest of the entire game.
I mean, it is, given that none of the objects in this game have souls, so...
But you've talked to a couple robots since then. That's Speclad's point.
I don't think... I mean, it would be very like me to never have actually eaten a berry canonically in this playthrough. Because, like, I would eat a berry. I would
every
save
time?
Exactly. Yeah.
Really?
I would save, eat a berry, and then load.
Yeah, that does sound like a yaw weasel for sure. Can't waste a single berry.
Exactly. Huh. I'm just trying to think, like, do I not have what I need? Or is there a trick that I'm supposed to have figured out here? Because I've got lots of tools. And I'm pretty sure the way you repair a robot is with a stun gun. I could rivet it. That's useful. Oh, that's the hand drill. Where's my infinity pound rivet gun? Is it this one? Rivet gun can't be used. Can it be equipped? No. A saw will repair this robot. Oh, TC Kitty, I will have multiple piles of berries and still not use them. Like, I'll have multiple... Wasn't the limit 143 in this game for some idiot reason? I will have multiple 143 piles of berries and be like, no, I can't use berries.
Baker's gross.
It's such an insane thing to say, Molo.
Exactly.
It's such an insane thing to say.
I mean, it's a gross plus or minus one, as a baker's dozen is a dozen plus or minus one. Yes, the plus or minus is doing a lot of work there.
Spectacles. I mean, I have a ball-peen hammer. That's percussive maintenance. That's how you fix things.
Okay, how about this then? It's a coder's gross.
So it's less by one because they counted from zero. It's
either that or an off by one error. It's one of those two jokes.
It's a generalist joke that can
exactly
apply to either of those situations. You have any thoughts on what I should be doing with this broken robot?
Probably crying. Did you try what is it, radium?
Oh, the radium. I don't have any radium. Wait, do I? I think somebody picked it up using tongs.
I thought Nelly picked, or somebody had a purse. It had it in their purse, I thought.
That's a piece of dirt money. Boidipus must have had it. But But how is it not
But maybe
here?
you dropped it because it was causing problems?
Yeah, it's possible that even picking it up with tongs, it was... Yeah, it was still red-ending me, even picking it up with tongs.
Yeah.
But that's an interesting thought. I wonder if that's the snafu I have done here.
Was the radium in this facility, or was it somewhere else?
I think there might be radium in the caves in this facility, but that's not...
I would say it's more likely if there's radium in this facility that's the solution.
Yeah, that's a good point. There are also lots of doors I, of course, didn't go through before. There's this area is made of lava. Oh, of course, there are controls here. You're completely unsure what you just did. Sweet. That's how I use computers. Never leave the house without spare radium, says Nettie in chat. I keep it in my pants pocket, as close to my testicles as physically possible. Was there anything down here to be done? No. I mean, I could have paid any attention whatsoever, but I chose not to.
Wait, I just missed what happened.
So, the pipes over here now have steam vents, and
I see.
Yeah, it's
see.
death. So
I see. And you can't walk on the conveyor because it's moving.
I mean, I am walking on it. I'm just not getting anywhere.
Yes. You're treating it as a treadmill, yes.
Yes, exactly. A steam leak. What I'm trying to guess is, like, is this just so that when you've turned on this facility, it adds this extra level of difficulty?
Or is it that you can't get out once you've turned it on?
Well, I can get out, because I can get out the other way.
Okay, I see.
I think I guess I don't know, now that I think about it. Because it does exit into a cave over here. But have I actually exited the entire facility that way, or...
Maybe that's the point, is it forces you to leave this way.
I just unreadied the lantern. Brilliant. Use lantern. Yeesh. U for unready. Okay, well, let's see if we've trapped ourselves. Now that the electricity's backed on, the only problem is we're trapped. So, once we get the electricity back on and they can get steel, can we just leave without saving the Martians? Is that an optional side quest? Do you still play ROM hacks? Asked TC Kitty. I mean, if they're actually non-obscure ROM hacks, but I'd say if they're sort of obscure in an interesting enough way. It's the same deal with everything. Like, being obscure because it's terrible is not quite good enough. But if it's obscure for a reason, then sure. Okay, this feels like a pretty safe place for me to be.
It's the Tesla coils, like we knew there would be.
No, Tesla coils don't have little jiggly penises of electricity sticking out of them.
That's what you think.
That is what I think. So let's
Tesla might have had other things to...
Surprisingly difficult to get killed by this. Not impossible, though. There we go. It's lucky that we found you completely trapped inside of the electrical barrier that we couldn't possibly have gotten you out of. Spec that, I've played, like, a few ROM hacks. Certainly not recently. Okay, let's see what this does. I have no idea what I just did. So I need, like, a gimp suit. I need a rubber suit to get through this or something.
Yahweasel. Quote, I need a gimp suit.
I need a gimp suit! Surely there's more of a joke in my immediate thought was, I know the solution to this problem! A gimp suit!
Isn't a gimp suit the solution to every problem?
A gimp suit is the solution to most problems. Huh. I mean, it's nice to see that these are all on and working, but I am trapped. So, there's a new puzzle now. That's pretty cool. How to escape. What? It's a good solution. You'll still be trapped, but you'll enjoy it, says Speclad of using a gimp suit. It's a different kind of trapped. Minecraft ROM hack, suggests Joey in chat. I don't think anybody has ever called a Minecraft mod a ROM hack. A pile of iron or what? I made a joke! I would estimate the probability that that's the only exit to this area at 100%.
I'll go with 99 just to take the under.
So what's interesting is, of course, I do know a way... Oh, hello. Whoop. Well, I was very wrong. I was going to say, I do know a way to get out of here even so, by death. Death is a way out. Death is always available as a way out. Status lights change, but you see no other effect. I sincerely hope that all of these panels that I can, like, twiddle about for no obvious reason genuinely don't do anything. Okay, so I've turned on the electricity. That must be good. Like, surely that's good, right? Tell me that's good!
I mean, that's definitely good. You can now do all of the canal things.
No, because the canals still need water. No, because
there's no water. Yeah. But no, what you can still put all the bridges down, though, right?
Yes, the bridges! The Lloyd bridges.
The Bow bridges.
TC Kitty, everybody knows that Lord Pie does not exist.
Lord Pie is a figment of your past's imagination.
Yes. Okay, I'm at like 12 north, 26 west. I'm just trying to figure out where the nearest tube station is. None are near here. I guess 34 south, 64 west is the closest?
I mean, technically everything is close because Mars is tiny.
That's also true. Not while foes are near. This aggro bot. Not while in combat mode. I finally managed to rest. Nobody leveled up. Ugh. Yeah, my inclination is to head straight for one of the tube stations, because that's the only thing that I have relative certainty has actually changed, like, directly. 5 north, 33 west. 2 south, 46 west. It's pretty much due southwest of there. 9 south, 60 west, so just a little bit more west, and then quite a bit more south. Cool. So I'll go east. Always into the east. I get the feeling that I don't want to be on top of this range. I want to be in the valley below. Huh. I have been there. I am on the wrong side of there right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I need to be south of this entire range, so maybe I shouldn't go into it, but should try to go around it. If only the spyglass could look in arbitrary directions. Where the hell am I? Oh, this is a canal. Okay. The hell?
It's the end of a canal. That might be the first time you found the end of a canal.
What is this place?
It is certainly interesting.
It's a canal. It's a canal delta, is what it is.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Exactly what I was about to say.
You know, one of those canal deltas that they make when they're idiots.
I think you mean canal delta, though.
Canal deltas. Oh, wait. I was wondering, like, who did I give
anal delta sounds like a worse version of an anal fissure.
For just a second, I was thinking, like, who did I give the heat gun to? What a stupid question.
Is a heat gun a gun?
Exactly.
Question answered.
New setting.
Remember,
really
there was...
hot. Oh, yeah. There's like a shotgun mode and a
rifle mode and a combined or something like that. Combination, which is what you were already in.
Yeah, I just put it in rifle mode because I don't know.
I also have no idea what that refers to.
I don't remember if I saved when I got down to this canal delta. Yeah, I'm gonna save now, even though it feels silly.
Oh no, you've wasted 2 charges.
I wasted 2 charges! Well, that's fucking badass. Didn't do anything. Huh.
I bet that's for killing things.
Yeah, that's a killy gun. I'm really kind of stunned by that, because that suggests that our whole, everything we thought about what we're doing was wrong.
I don't think so, because I think you were specifically told to use the heat ray gun on the ice, weren't you? Or you were at least specifically told to heat up the ice.
Yeah. I think we were told to heat the ice to get water, but I don't think that... I think that just happened near the heat ray gun, so I was like, oh, I see.
Can you... Oh, that's a good question. Can you, shovel the ice or pick the ice? Pick makes more sense.
What did I just do?
You put a little...
it's to the north of me. It took an ice cube over there. Okay.
There you go. There you go. So now do you heat it, or the ice is melting? You put it in the bucket, right?
Yeah. That's an empty bucket.
So you may have to do it quickly.
Yeah. Well, bear in mind that it's all turn-based, so quickly can only be in terms of turns.
Fair enough.
But I'll bet I had to
just
use
pick
the
it up
bucket
directly with the bucket. Yeah.
Yeah, of course there's nothing in the bucket. Where'd the bucket go?
Where did the bucket go?
What just happened?
Yeah, because it feels like you have the same amount of items, right?
Exactly.
What is that in the top right?
That's the gong hammer. What is
Do
happening?
I have to go back in time on Twitch real quick? Can I go back in time on Twitch?
I'm an idiot. The bucket was in the bag. Okay.
Okay.
It's all fine. The bucket was in a bag. Yes.
You might have to take the bucket out of the bag before using it.
Move the bucket out of the bag. Use the bucket on the ice. I know there's nothing in the bucket.
Maybe
move
put the bucket down where the ice...
into the bucket.
Maybe put... Oh yeah, maybe that would work.
Okay, that is not gonna work.
Okay. Maybe put the bucket down on the ground where the ice lands.
Oh, that's an interesting thought. Cool.
Now maybe you can move it in. Now that it's on the ground.
That's what I was thinking, but for some reason it says that north of there is blocked, which doesn't make any sense. How do you use a bucket? What is happening?
Did they specifically say bucket?
No, it's just that the ice is melting and we know what a bucket is.
I mean, I agree, but
okay,
here's the thing about
the shovel.
Here's the thing about Ultima. Sometimes there's an obvious solution that would work in real life that Ultima just doesn't accept.
Yes. Speclad suggests we completely surround the ice with buckets. Oh, I've got the alternative plan that is equivalent. Here's what we do. We completely surround the ice with NPCs.
Yes.
Except for the one spot.
Joey asks, have you unlocked the bucket skill yet?
Okay, now I'm gonna drop. This is so stupid. This isn't even gonna work. Drop the bucket there. Yeah, that's obviously nothing to do with it. Maybe I need to have the bucket directly in my inventory before I use the pick. Like maybe it'll detect whether I have a... Yes, Nettie. At the moment I pick it up, it just says the ice is melting. Well, now it says you're carrying too much, of course. Yeah, and it's just... Wait. It let me pick it up.
Oh, yeah. It did.
Game.
Okay. Okay, game. Maybe it did that the first time, but since you were still in the bag, you didn't see it.
I got confused. Well, that should be enough water for this, probably. So I'll just
yeah. Just dump it in the canal 1 bucket at a time. You're right next to the ice.
Go.
You can just do
exactly. This won't take
1
too
bucket
long.
at a time. This is the correct solution.
Even though I don't know what the significance of this area is, I'm actually going to write down its location just so that I know that there's a canal delta here. Canal delta. Canal, sorry, delta.
Yes, I was going to say, geez, what are you... what's with your pronunciation
south, 23 west. Great things come in canals.
Do they come canally?
At this point, I've lost all interest in exploring anything else, even though I was specifically going to the tube stations. I mean, this is a turn-based game, Miv. The frame rate is the turn rate. This is stupid. I have lost all interest in this. Okay. Let me not abandon the rest of my team. What a stupid way to design a canal, ultimately. So, am I like way more south than I think I am? 47 south. Where am I aiming for? Yeah, I'm way more south than I think I am. Well, I'm a bit more south than I think I am. But if I get west to
south
64,
isn't that far south.
Yeah.
I guess this is a very glacial period on Mars.
Yes. I'm aiming for 64 west. Or this could just be a very glacial area of Mars. Oy vey. Oy vey. Oy vey.
Oy vey.
How have I gotten myself surrounded by glaciers? Hello! Hello! It has no power, god damn it! Well, so much for that theory. What is this the tube station for? Nothing. It's the tube station for death. At least you're not fighting, jerk, says TC Kitty 4 seconds before I get attacked by this jerk.
Yeah. Maybe like the power is not global until you make some connections somewhere.
The one thing that I was very certain of is that those were the wireless power Tesla coils that we were looking at.
Yeah, I agree, but what I'm saying is maybe there's somewhere that there's like a break in the connection that means that the grid isn't fully global right now, even though it should be. That needs to be repaired somewhere.
Yes. Well, I now have a bouquet of water.
Yes, which means you can do the plant thing, and
which means I can probably
think you're not
do
too
the
far away
thing.
from hell, right?
Well, from which I need the chemicals.
Exactly.
25 south, 75 east. I am so far away from there.
Well, you're on the right northern southern hemisphere.
Yeah, I'm on the right hemisphere, but not the right quadrisphere. Looks more like there were severed cables going crazy between the towers, isn't it, in chat? I think that is an intentional part of the look, because they're supposed to be wireless towers, so naturally they have flailing electricity penises, because that's what a wireless tower would have. I do a great job of just walking directly into a rock. It's just like, oh, there's the rock, I'll just glom onto that. Buys wireless tower, looks outside, wires, speculated chat. Well, you gotta get wires, huh? I mean, Nettie, the tower complex looked pretty functional, what with all of the electricity. I think that the electricity is on, there's just something else to the tube transport that we haven't sort of gotten yet. Well, I'm screwed. Looks like I'm gonna have to figure out how to get across this canal. Nellie Bly gasps for air. Nellie Bly is 3 years old. This is nothing. This is nothing. The reason that we're running out of air is because of this. This canal never stops. There's no end to this canal. We're going to be walking east for all eternity. This is the rest of the game. East. Always into the east. Why is auto AI stopped? What is this? This can't be real.
You found the end.
I might... Yeah. Nellie Bly, I know you're enjoying the heat gun, but let's just stick with the normal gun for now. Oh! Okay. I'm an idiot vis-a-vis the radium. It's in the gun. It's the gun's power supply. It's in the gun.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
where it is. Well, there's a barge that may or may not be functioning, but I can't get to it. Okay, this is the real test. What did we do? Did we accomplish anything? What did we do? So we didn't do anything. We achieved nothing.
You get nothing!
Okay. The towers themselves are at 8 north, 14 west. The generator's at 13 north, 26 west. So yeah, that was definitely... Those were the towers we were looking at. But maybe I need to get to the towers from outside. Let's try to go all the way back now that we came here. I mean, I came here to get ice. It was just a random, weirdly timed side quest to get ice. Yeah, so it's on the other side of this canal. So I'm going to walk along this canal and find that I cannot get to the other side where the towers are, and then I'm going to cry. That's my plan. Then I'm going to run into this ground burger. Cool. So the only way across this canal, as far as I can tell, the only way across this canal, as far as I can tell, is through here, which puts me inside of the tower chamber, which is probably bad.
Probably.
Oh, and this isn't even the way. I need to go this way. I'm Nellie Bly. I want air. Yeah, maybe the robot can tell me something. Maybe even the robot who was, now, like, gainfully employed. Probably the broken robot can tell me all sorts of things. Broken robot can tell me anything I could possibly want to know. Broken
Certainly
robot.
nothing can tell you anything psychically, though.
No. The berries are just a red berry. Red bearing straight?
Red Baron.
The berries are just a red baron. I like the implied assertion that it's like anything red is a red herring. It's the redness that makes it a red herring. Do the berries make your eyes glow blue? Asks Joey in chat. The melange. It must flow.
Is it a mélange à trois?
The mélange à trois. That's that they only got into that in like book 4 of Dune, and I didn't really read that far, so. Boy, this is fun. I'm experiencing fun right now.
Fun. Whee!
Fun. Whee! First of all, I didn't even take all of this delicious, delicious oxium. What? Oh, that's right. You use the bullpeen hammer. Now, should I take all of this? Probably not.
Of course you should.
I now have 3 piles of oxium. I think that's enough. The thing is, well, but the robot is broken. I'm so confused about this area.
You shouldn't take... Speclad suggests you shouldn't take more than a coder's gross.
Coder's gross. Cable spool. There is a cable spool here. How did I get out? Just how, what?
You didn't. It was all just a figment of your imagination. You've been here the whole time.
Oh, that's right. There was a long hallway in here somewhere. I mean, I obviously just followed the left wall, so... I think I've already complained about this comment that I got once, but I'm going to complain about it again. Somebody commented that following the left wall doesn't make sense when you have an overview like this, that you should just, like, look at the overview. It's like, yeah, that's right, because I can see ones of meters. Ones of meters. Here it is.
Were they suggesting that the only reason to follow the left wall would be if you're going through the maze literally blind?
I guess. I don't know. Must have been a right wall apologist since Spector chat. Maybe, rather than just poking buttons on the panel, I should f***ing destroy it. Where's my mallet? Oh, that's an axe. Hatchet. Saw, that'll do it. Okay. Rivet gun, that'll do something. Well, that's not doing anything. Joey, the only way to design it so the left wall or right wall trick won't work is if you don't start or end at the edge. Like if you need to go into an inner chamber or come from an inner chamber, then the trick won't work. So was that it? They were all inner chamber mazes? That's an interesting thought, Nettie. I still don't think that there's anything wrong. Well, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Maybe, okay.
Maybe in order for the wireless power system to work, this set of coils needs to be connected.
Yeah, exactly. Pliers is not what I wanted. I wanted tongs. Ow. Speclad suggests maybe I had to do that before turning on the power, but you can't get to this area before turning on the power. Because this area is through a powered door. I think you're right about these cables. It didn't occur to me that these are supposed to be connecting all of the towers together, but I think you're absolutely right. That's what's supposed to be happening here. And it's just, how do we do that?
That being said, it would have been nice if somebody had actually told you that.
I mean, given that these are wireless energy transmission towers, and that doesn't mean anything, it was completely reasonable of me to look at them and go, well, they have flailing electricity penises, so they're obviously transmitting electricity right now.
Exactly. And given that this is an Ultima game, you can't expect to actually get answers from people.
No. Chisel, wrench, pry bar, pliers. I mean, tongs are the only thing that make any sense. Cable spool, Speclad. I looked at that cable spool with the thought of, oh, this will be relevant. I'm going to keep that in mind. And then immediately didn't keep it in mind. It's just gone.
I'm glad Speclad kept it in mind.
Where did all of these rats come from that they weren't here before?
The walls.
They live in the walls. Well, now that we've killed a truly, like, horrifying number of rats. Was this place this infested?
Probably when you turned on the power, electricity started flowing in what they had made into their nests.
They were in and out. Yeah, they had taken the cables through which the electricity runs and made nests out of them. This is the wrong side. How did I even manage that? That's such a... Oh, dang it, I forgot I just killed a bunch of things. I was like, that's such a mess up, I may as well just reload. But hey, look, I reloaded and now there's nothing down here. So,